Alright, kill switch 4 to 3 back again for more Banner Saga. Let's hop in. Click. What do we got going on up here? Yes, okay. Good morale. Heroes. There we go. Anyone injured? Need a rest? Nope, we're all good to go. What's this do again? -1 drawing aggro. No, I need him to draw aggro. This rank 5 option is nice. Alright. Definitely gonna go in shield banger if I have one. Alright, so let's, what was next? Head out. Grofheim's quite a few days out, says Krumer, but nothing's worse than crossing the wastes, I imagine. If there's anywhere you might be safe from dredge, it's there. You steel yourself for another long march, and half of the town of Wormtoe joins you. Okay. Probably should have bought more supplies, but what can I do? Alright, okay. The caravan consists of more clansmen than you ever expected. Accusations of stolen chickens, missing heirlooms, and concerns over your daughter's virtues are the sorts of things you hear relentlessly. Even fighters complain of spreading too thin to protect everyone. From council to handle this, yeah, that sounds brilliant. You select a few older members to solve everyday issues, but infighting neuters their progress. Other members feel they could do a better job. Ultimately, while it buys some time, the council dissolves, tired of the thankless and demanding work. God, okay, so that didn't quite work. Seemed like a good idea at the time. A group of men with broad shoulders and thick cloaks approach the caravan. There might be outlaws you hear nearby, and the idea quickly ripples through the clansmen. One of the strangers approaches, saying, "We've run out of food. Any help would be welcome." His hard eyes reveal nothing of his motivations. You consider how you went to purchase are. Ask them how they came to be here. Yeah. The men get nervous and reveal sturdy weapons. Your warriors step forward until the leader holds out a hand, saying loudly, "The last group to ask us questions tried to kill us. Tried. Let's keep this simple. Will you help us or not? Fight with us and earn your food." The men look surprised by your offer. In short order, they join the caravan and start sharing tales and drinks. Unfortunately, it is less than a day later that you discover they vanished along with a sizable portion of your supplies. God damn it. That's not great. You haven't seen Alette for much of the day. When you do find her, she's returning to camp alone from a fair distance away, looking rather sullen. She keeps her eyes on the ground as you approach. Ask her what's going on. "I feel like things are changing so quickly," she eventually confides. "It's not just that. Everything is going so wrong. I've been talking to Ekel a lot." This gets your attention. What has he been telling you? He told me how he and Onef are kin. Ekel had a sister who married Onef, but she died a long time ago. They've been bound since, but then Onef left without him. Just left him behind without a word. That's why he came after us. Let's confirm the story. Sorry. Eventually you find Onef back at camp and relate the story. "Is that what Ekel told you?" replies Onef. Then he sighs. "It's true about his sister. She died of a fever when we were just married." Surprised he opened up like that. "So I left him in Frostfeller," he continues. "He'd be fine one day, ready to kill his own men the next. Sometimes he would. I'd make the same decision tomorrow." I'll let the issue drop. That's not my problem. You feel certain Alette got the message. Instead of stirring up more trouble, you decide to let the issue drop and a tighter watch on Ekel. Excuse me. Day 92. Man. I need to find some supplies soon. This is bad. What's happening here? Sorry for the scratchy noise. Scratching my ear. The Godstone? godstone of Marek, looms into view. Upon it carved a great ocean beast. Jagged stones jut out of the snow like shark fins. It's hard to imagine the Nordfelling wastes being filled with water at one time, but the godstone stands as a reminder of the vast lake it used to look across. A blessing, shouts one of the men in your caravan, holding up what looks like a silver coin. It's a fish scale, he says, pointing out the rainbow pattern that shows in the sunlight. Soon a curious child has found another hiding in the snow, and then a third is discovered. Perhaps they'll bring us luck, you overhear, and before long the caravan has become obsessed with gathering the shining scales. Let the caravan take their time. They need this. By the end of the second day, the scavenger hunt still continues unabated, and even you are starting to feel something in the back of your mind like you need to have one of the scales. You shake it off, uncertain whether to let this continue. Alright, yeah, let's move on before this seems weird. You start to wonder if something unnatural has a hold on their minds when the call to leave is met with open aggression. Ivor helps you get them moving again, and you wonder how long they would have kept searching if you let them. Interesting. Quite interesting. I feel like that could have been a really bad trap if I just let it go on. But I won't know. I don't know. That's the beauty of this game. Oddleaf calls you over, grinning. A row of women holding bows of differing age and experience line up before a row of trees in the distance. They fire, doing an impressive job of hitting the trunks. I think they're ready to fill some dredge with feathers. One woman still hasn't shot her arrow. She stands perfectly still. The others watch. Just as the winds shift, she lets go, and her arrow flies not into one of the trees, but a snow rabbit that had scurried out from underneath. Dinner, she says, smiling. A group of men from the caravan approach. Listen here, says one. Practice all you want. My wife isn't fighting dredge. The other men agree in chorus. We don't want to see a battlefield full of dead wives and daughters. Stand by the women becoming fighters. The men argue their point, but eventually relent. Thanks, says Oddleaf. To be honest, it was harder than I expected, but the more people who can hold their own, the better. The women return to camp, not just as clansmen, but as fighters. Good, good. As you're nodding off to sleep, shouts of fire pull you back to attention. Flames quickly consume a supply wagon and a few tents. A woman cries out, "My boy!" and points to a burning tent closest to the outlying barrel. Two of the giants are motionless, staring at the spreading fire with terror in their eyes. Wrapping your cloak around you, the smoke, flames, and tent become a blur as you grab the boy and slice through the back canvas with your hunting knife. You meet the ashamed look of the older Varl while the crowd cheers on your heroic act. Unfortunately, the supply wagon did not make it. Oh no. One day. Oh, that's not good. What in the depths was that about? You mutter to yourself. Something about the fire, Oddleaf tells you. I've heard of this before. They don't like it. Doesn't change what happened, you think to yourself. Oh man, I've only got a day. I'm gonna be out of supplies. I'm gonna start losing people as we go on. Shoot. You hear a whistle in the wind and spot a long line of Varl far up ahead heading towards you. Behind them is a swarm of dredge and a trail of bodies leading off into the distance. Get down there, barks Grimmer. Gonna lose too many people. Okay. Don't let them spread out, shouts the lead Varl as you approach the battleground. Soon you almost regret finding yourself fighting alongside them, facing off against a daunting number of dredge. 134 of them. I have 150. Oh, sorry. Let's see what I want to do here. Evenly matched, no guarantee of victory. Formations. Give the order. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do. This team has been working for me so far. Let's keep it up. I'm really worried about how low I am on supplies. It's not good. Not good at all. Okay, so we are surrounding them. Two big guys, this annoying trap slinger dude. Another one of the slingers, but different. 8, 9. 9, so a little bit weaker. But with 5 willpower. Huh. I don't know what he can do. Oh, Shatter's tongue. Okay, so caught me off guard. Okay, so he can send those bomb things. He can't. Blind Slinger. Sunstrike. Can't use exertion for one turn. Okay. Alright, so let's think about this then. Wow, how do I want to do this? I think I want to take out the little guys first. Let's get a, yeah, let's do it that way. No need to waste exertion yet. So if I mark him right away, this should take him out. I'm gonna take him out, but